This is a VCU-ACE COVID-19 resource. This Independence at Home series will cover a variety of ways to increase independence. The topic for this video is keeping busy. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic event, everyone may be at home right now. While children would normally go to school, many children are learning at home until it is safe to go back to school. Many parents who would normally leave for work in an office are now working from home. Your parents may be busy with virtual meetings and telephone calls, and they may need some quiet time to work. With so many adults working from home, you may be asked to keep yourself busy during the day while your parents attend meetings, finish important work tasks, and get a lot of other work done. Some parents may have a special room for their home office, but other parents may be trying to work from the kitchen table, the living room couch, or even their bedroom. Even though your parent is at home during the day, it's important to remember that they still have a lot of work to complete. This means that you'll need to be more independent and find ways to keep busy during the day too. No matter where your parents are in the house, it will be important to recognize when they are working on something important or are in a meeting and should not be interrupted. This means that you will need to be quieter so you do not interrupt a phone call, and you should not be in front of their computer where they might be in a virtual meeting. But how can you tell when your parent is working? How can you tell that your parent is busy with a video or conference call? How can you tell when they are meeting with others and are unavailable to talk or help you with something? Sometimes it is hard to tell if your parent is busy or not. Don't worry. There are ways to find out if they are busy without interrupting them. First, listen to their conversation. If they are on a video conference, you will hear more than one person talking. If they are on a phone conversation, you may hear them talking and then pausing to stop. When they pause, does it sound like they are listening to someone talk on the other end of the phone? These clues should help you know when they are busy and should not be interrupted. Many parents and kids have signals they use to silently communicate with each other. For example, your parent may have a signal that means, "I'm busy." They might use something like holding up their hand or putting a finger up to their mouth to say, "Shh, quiet." These are all signals that mean they should not be interrupted. Some adults and parents may have a sign they place on their office door or the space they're using as their office. This sign may say something like, "I am unavailable right now," or "Do not disturb." That same sign can also be flipped over to say, "I'm working, but you can come talk to me if you need me." Other adults and parents may have a schedule that tells the family when they are working and can be interrupted, or when they are working and cannot be interrupted. This schedule can be modified daily depending on the parent's day-to-day work schedule. Sometimes you may need to get your parents' attention when they are busy on a video conference meeting or a phone call. You should come up with a signal or a sign that you can use to let your parent know that you need them and that waiting is not an option. You would only use this sign if you are sick, have an emergency, or someone in your home is sick and has an emergency. Remember, an emergency is something that needs to be addressed immediately, and waiting would be bad. But what can you do while your parent is working? How can you keep busy during the day while everyone is at home? Let's make a list so you have plenty of ideas. The easiest way to remember these ideas is by thinking of the word self. Self stands for social, educational, life, and fun. Let's go over some ideas for each of these areas. Some social activities you can do while your parent is working include calling or texting friends and family, or starting a video chat. Just be sure to keep your conversation quiet if your parent is working close by. Do something educational. This may mean finishing assigned schoolwork, but it can also mean things like reading a book, taking a virtual tour of a museum, or visiting educational websites like NASA or PBS. Work on those life skills. This might include making a meal, taking care of a pet, doing some laundry, or cleaning your bedroom and bathroom. Do something fun. During this time, you can also watch movies, play video games, listen to music, or even go outside. What if you need different ideas than what we have listed? Or what if you need more things to do? You'll want to talk with your family when they are not working and come up with a list of options that are specific to your situation. This is a challenging time for everyone, and I know it can be hard to keep yourself busy for so long during the day. But you can do this. You really can.